the chosen one, so I talk like this. I'm the only one with the bob like this. I'm the chosen one, so I got like this. I'm the only one with the bob like this. But I left you alone in the big ass city. Can't leave her alone, it's big ass city. Leave her alone, she might show them titties. Drop the location, I'm tryna get litty. Just send me the addy, I'm thinking your city. All this love has gone to pity. Showing love, you tripping shitty. Showing love, just calling me pity.
Whoa!
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Cellycell. This is Buggoutv. Like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and click the notification bell when I'm going to be posting. Major shout out to Camp Verity, man. Major shout out. I've been going to Camp Verity for over 8 years now, and that camp is everything to me. It changed my life. It made me a better person. It made me a better man, and it made me believe in our Lord Savior Jesus Christ. It made me want to continue to come back and serve for Him and be there for His disciples. But I'm going to talk about a testimony that, I feel like it's best for me to talk. How did Jesus came to my life? A little testimony. So I was born in the Bronx. I live in the Bronx. I was born and raised in the Bronx. And I remember in 2002, my mom knew Brother Thomas. If you know Brother Thomas, shout out to the CFRs. They saved my life. My mom knew Brother Thomas before coming to New York City. My mom actually met Brother Thomas in Honduras, and then for some reason end up knowing him in the Bronx. And Brother Thomas invited my mom to church. Always on my parents is Catholic too, so always used to invite my mom to church. My mom would go. She would go like every other Sunday, but she was always working on Sundays. So I was born, and then a few years later, I'm a kid. Mom took me to the St. Francis Youth Center at the Bronx near Elton Avenue, Melrose. So it's called it's St. Crispin's Church. It's my parish. I've been there for like 20 years now. So I started going there in 2002, and I'm a kid, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning about the prayers like Hail Mary, full of grace. I learned that when I was a kid, and I remember every time when we eat, bless us, O Lord, and these are gifts. So as I get older, I'm starting to realize, they asked me if I was baptized, and I said, I don't know. They asked my mom. My mom said he was never baptized. So I was never baptized as a baby. So 2005, that's when I got baptized with my brothers, and Brother Thomas was like watching me getting baptized, and my whole family. It was a good moment. Receiving the body and blood was amazing. First time receiving Jesus' body and His blood, which is the bread and wine. And I'm still a kid. I'm still remembering, I'm a kid. I don't know what that means, but I'm still receiving it. As I got older in high school, I was in the basketball team. I made it throughout the whole first 9th grade year. I was a freshman. Wanted to be down with people, but it ended up going a different way. People started noticing me for playing basketball. So I was always a basketball star. High school was good because it was, I was a popular kid in school. When you're in the sports, you do any sports, you're popular. Especially a bigger sport. And I remember that I was chasing after basketball and girls, but there was something missing. I didn't not know what was going on. There was something missing. I was always down for some reason. There was something missing, and I knew what was something missing. It was God that was missing in my life. So the St. Francis Youth Center always had like a program, basketball, and we learn about we learn about Jesus, his life, his passion of the Christ. We always used to watch it and stuff like that. So once I graduated high school, I'm lost in the world. College. I didn't know if I wanted to go to college, or I was forced to go to college, or I wanted to go to college. There's three things that pressure was on me. So I went to a program, I wasn't feeling it, and then went to college. College, I just wanted to play ball. I didn't want to do no work, just play ball. I wanted to just play ball and let girls look at me and stuff like that. But I didn't want that. I remember one time I went to a party, and it was the most dangerous party that I've ever been to. Girls was drinking. Girls was doing a lot of things. There was guys fighting over a girl. I remember one time there was a girl who came up to me, and then we started talking, and next thing you know, there was a guy who really liked this girl that I was talking to, but I didn't. We were just friends. He came up to me and told me words that I didn't want to hear. I was bullied when I was a kid, and I was taught when somebody talks to you crazy, or somebody hits you, or you got the right to protect yourself. You got the right to fight back. You have the right to do everything. Like, you have the right to protect yourself. So I remember that party, I was protecting myself. I had a knife in my hand and protecting myself on all occasions. Because I remember after I graduated high school, I had a knife school. I had brought a knife to school because they had metal detectors, and they kicked me out of the school. So I had to go to another school to just finish 2 regions, and I was done. And I went off to college. College, I was carrying a knife for protection. I wasn't carrying it to just go around it. So in the party, I had a knife, but I wasn't using it to stab the guy. I was using it to protect myself, just in case if there's a lot of guys jumping me, I can just use that. But that's wrong. And one day he just came up to me, started pushing me around, and I just hit him I decked him. And then he got upset, so he had something in his pocket, tried to pull out maybe a gun or something, and a few of my friends was holding him nah, you're not doing that, not doing that. So he had a gun in his hand, and then I was like, wow. So ever since then, I went home, told myself, why, God, why? God wasn't responding to me, so I said, cool, we on to the next day. So as I got older and older, I told, people in my parish that I need guidance with God. I need to know where He's leading me into His heart, because God is not answering me at all. So I started going to these, Catholic events like Catholic Underground with adorations. We used to start going to Youth 2000, Fearless Retreat, stuff like that. I started feeling it little by little, but it wasn't there. So I remember 2016, I really wanted to know if I wanted to get married, or I really wanted to be a brother or something like that. And I said, no, I need to get married because it's part of my culture too. I was going to this world to have kids and that, but I don't know. So I remember during COVID year, that's when it hits really, really hard, because I was like, 2019 is when I really, 2017 is when I really was touching God, because I was going to Camp Veritas. But Camp Veritas changed my life, bro. You don't understand. It made me cry when every Thursday. So Camp Veritas have a week with we what we do is we do activities. After activities, all day till 3, we'll have a free time. Then that's when we start talking to Jesus. We in Jesus' house. We have mass and we eat dinner. And then we have adoration. Adoration is like the call. It's like when you in jail. It's like a call. You call for that person. That's what adoration feels like when you calling Jesus of your forgiveness and help. And I remember 2016 was my first year. I remember going there. A few days I was and then I started loving the music. I started loving the adoration, and ever since that, it's just this. I've been more closer to God than I ever been. Close, and I was like, yo, 2016 and 2017 and 2018. Then I can't wait to go back. 2019 is when it broke my heart, when everything was shut down. Even camp was shut down. And, like, I was depressed because, sorry guys. I was depressed because, sorry guys. My girlfriend asked me if I ate. I was depressed because, like I was saying, sorry for the inconvenience. Like, comment, subscribe. Back to the testimony. So I was depressed in 2019. So I was going through it, and then I spoke to 2 of my priests called at this point. It was Father Boniface and Father PT, which is Pierre Toussaint. And anybody know Father PT? That's my guy. Father Boniface told me, listen, if God wants you here you in this world for a reason. God wants you to be a leader. He wants you to be a provider, and He wants you to actually follow Him in a path that you wanted to take, make everybody proud. And ever since that, when I heard that, tears was coming into my eyes. He was telling me that you need to pray more. I think it's going to go right. You gotta, you have to understand that the process of you being depressed is because you expect greatness out of you, and you want the greatness to happen right now, but sometimes it takes time to be great. And then ever since then, I was just like, I gave myself another chance to, bounce back. And when everything was opening, I was more close to God. I was more close to my faith. I was watching movie like chapters with, I don't know if you know The Chosen. I was watching The Chosen. I used to just read the Bible all the time and stuff like that. When you get close to God, it's just amazing. And I started working with kids, working in the Catholic after school program, doing a lot of missionary works, helping out with the St. Francis Houston, volunteering. I started giving back again, giving back to the community. I started doing basketball tournaments. We used to save food. We used to save money to send money to Honduras because my aunt was a shelter. My aunt was like the people who worked in the shelter, and they always needed food to feed the homeless people at Honduras. And we'll have basketball tournaments, and people would donate $2, and I would just send it all the money there, because all the money, the value of the money here cost a lot over there. So the money is different from over there. So if you have like a $20 bill, over there it's like $300. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it would, and we were saving up every year, and then ever since then, my life just went booming. I started working at the YMCA. Now I teach the kids on Sundays. I go to church on Saturdays. I started going to Camp Verity even like every year. I love Camp Verity. Camp Verity made me for who I am. I just want to thank Joey Haas, Elizabeth Young, Ryan Young, the Young family, Catherine, Maggie, all the people who I grew up with in camp. It's just been like a journey. Like, you don't understand. Like to this year, was very good. I went to the Lake Champion, went to visit Lakota. I think Lakota has a lot of, and shout out to Liam too, and his wife. Oh man, shout out to, shout out to Rob Young too. Taught me a lot in the South. This taught me a lot. Shout out to my boys that went to camp. Yeah, but it's amazing how we can receive Jesus and make it out of something. Now the biggest goal is, what are we going to do next? We're going to continue to serve for Jesus and continue to follow his way, because after reading his story, after seeing The Chosen and reading Jesus' story, how the way he heals people and the way he forgives people and the way he treat people like they're a human being, and the way he leads his disciples to go out and preach, that's something that I want to learn. Is learning how to be a leader and let my people win. I think me and Jesus got something in common with leading. Whenever I have a group, I want all my friends to win. Whenever Jesus was his disciple, he wanted them to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus healed a lot of people. I've healed a lot of people, meaning I've took certain people who was hurt, like for example Amari, and my friend Amari was going through stuff at home, taking her to the Jesus Camp Verity, and healing her and making her want to come next year. That's a blessing to me. Joey Hodge told me one time, face your fears. Shout out to Joey, man. I love Joey Hodge, bro. Face your fears. Joey made me do a lot of things in 2021. He made me, I did the zip line, which, it's all the way up top and then just go down. I went to the lake. He told me, go to the lake and just jump. And listen, I can't swim, but he helped me out. He helped me out a big time. And then he told me, get on the swings. I went on the swings. And he told me, go on the water slide. Ever since then, I've just been doing it. Because of Joey Hodge, I've been doing a lot of praying too, because he told me that you belong in camp. Joey Hodge accept me, because I thought Joey Hodge at first, Joey, don't get mad. I thought at first you didn't like me, but when we was co-counselors, that's when we got closer, and then I got closer with him, and then every year it's just been a blessing with him. Listen, he's gonna be a priest. He's gonna be a good priest one day, and I want his blessings for real. That's my brother. I remember Elizabeth Young is just I adore Elizabeth Young. She's like camp mom, and Catherine's camp mom. Catherine does a lot for me. Elizabeth Young, she's just been a motivated talker to me, and I respect that a lot. I feel welcome. I feel like I'm her family. You know what I'm saying? Even though we are a family, but I feel like I'm, I have her like this. And it's like, there's a lot that I can say. Ryan Young gave me a bracelet of making years of camp. Camp Verity just changed my life. And I'm continuing to go. And I want to see where the path is taking me. Where I can do. Because the whole week with spending time with Jesus, it feels like 3 years. It feels like the 40 days. What up? I'll be back. Sorry for the inconvenience again. But Camp Verity changed my life. And it's going to continue to keep going. I'm just going to continue to keep going to Camp Verity and continue my journey there. Maybe one day, have my kids going there, because it's amazing. But yeah, you got to keep praying, y'all. Keep praying, y'all. Believe the process. Let God speak to you, and let Him let him, you know, see what you want. Keep talking to him. Go to adoration. Go to church. Go to church on Sundays. Some of y'all can't go to church on Sunday. Go on Saturdays, and you keep going. And that's my testimony. Like, comment, subscribe, man. All I have to say is, you know, thank you to Camp Verity. Thank you, the CFRs. Thank you, everybody who's been a part of the journey that I've been through. Because it wasn't easy at all. I'm telling you. The more God forgive you, the more you speak to Him, the more success come in play. Because we all want to go to heaven. We don't want the devil to continue to bash us and make us do the wrong thing, choose the wrong thing. So, God is the way. And shout out to my mother, Mary. People don't give her credit, but she loves us heavy. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to thank everybody for my testimony. If you want more info about my testimony, like this video, follow me on Instagram, and that's pretty much it. It's your boy Cellycell, and this is Buggoutv, and this is like a journey. Please watch this video, and I hope this video inspire you, and I hope this video inspire everybody around the world. And I'm gonna catch you. Peace.